Good morning, baseball fans. Welcome to Junior Legion State coverage here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. I'm Pat Kraus, bringing you every game in its entirety throughout the entire three-day tournament. First game's here set to kick off at 10 o'clock. We'll do starting lineups here in about 5 or 10 minutes. Take some time here during this little pregame show to kind of preview some of the games and talk about how the teams got here and where we're going to be in the next couple of days. Our first game is going to be W.I.N, Post 137. That's a co-op with Warner, Ipswich, and Northwestern schools. And they are the Region 2 champions, Region 3 champion, and Beresford, Post 72, the Region 2 runner-up. 4 regions for Junior Legion, and which means 2 teams per region. We hosted the Groton Post 39 hosting. We were the champions in our region, so our runner-up was our representative. Following this game, about 20 to 30 minutes after, it'll be Winter Cologne Post 169 taking on Clark Willow Lake Post 60. Winter Cologne is the Region 4 champion, and Clark Willow Lake was a Region 1 runner-up. Game 3, about 30 minutes after Game 2, will be Lennox Post 174. Lennox, the Region 2 champion. They will play Faulkton Post 102, who was a Region 3 runner-up. And in the final game of today's action, it will be Martin Post 240, the Region 4 runner-up, taking on Groton Post 39, the host team, but also the Region 1 champion. It is a single elimination tournament, much different than the Legion tournament that just completed on Tuesday, where that is a double elimination tournament, 5 days spanning that tournament, kind of a grinder of a tournament, this tournament being only a 3-day affair with a single elimination. So winning this first game is extremely important because they don't play out the 7th place game. So if you win today, you are guaranteed 3 games. If you lose today, you got to come back and win at least one more to stay alive to potentially come back for the 5th and 6th place matchup. W.I.N in this first game, we here in Groton, we know them quite well. We play them quite a bit in the spring season as well as the summer season, only being, I think we play our games in Northville, so it's only about a 45-minute drive, easy drive. Very competitive team. Lots of the same. You're going to hear a lot of the same names from spring ball and Legion ball with the Bakebergs and the Fishbox and Mickelsons and so on. That it's going to be a lot of familiar names for those of you that are listening. For those of you that are currently listening or will tune in or hopefully share with friends and family that are unable to attend. I know we've got some teams that have traveled a bit of a distance to get here with, Beresford and Lennox coming from the Sioux Falls area, Martin and Winter coming from the central part of the state, south central part of the state. If you're unable to get here to Groton, please do tune in and share with friends and family as every game, from this first game at 10 o'clock to the championship game on Sunday, will be brought to you here on our Groton Baseball and Softball Foundation YouTube channel. Umpires for the state tournament, we have Matt Clark, he's our umpire-in-chief, Roger Metzinger from Redfield, Dalton Locke, Ace Boucher, Brian Hansen, and Kyle Gerlach. I know Brian Hansen had to back out here, I guess, last minute, so it looks like we've got Matt Rohrbach, another local umpire. We've seen him quite a bit over the summer and spring. Does a nice job. Looks like the umpires for today's game is Rohrbach's going to be behind the plate. The legendary Ace Boucher will be on the bases, and Dalton Locke will be on the bases as well. Currently, coaches are having a meeting at home plate with the umpires and Legion Commissioner Dan Karst as they go over the ground rules for the field and so forth. We're going to take a quick little break here, and then when we return, we'll go through the starting lineups, and we'll be set here to start baseball action here in about 6 or 7 minutes. So we'll be back here to Lockhart Field after this break.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. it's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Lockhart Field in Groton, South Dakota for Junior Legion State Tournament action. Our first game today is going to be W.I.N, Warner Ipswich Northwestern, taking on Beresford, Post 72. And on the scoreboard, we'll have the visitors, Beresford. We'll quickly go through the starting lineups here for Beresford, Post 72. For Beresford, Ashton Oberle is going to lead off, playing shortstop. Aiden Bob Zien's doing the pitching, batting second. Batting third is Tucker Martz, playing third. Alec Austin is batting second, and he's playing second base. Noah Schoenfelder doing the catching. He's batting fifth. Batting sixth and playing center field is Miles Eide. Evan Hake is at first base, batting seventh. Tommy Walth is playing right field, batting eighth. Jax Fickbon is in left field, batting ninth. Coaches for Beresford are Jesse Voss, Neil Bobseen, and the assistant coaches Brian Hake and Jamie Martz. For W.I.N, the home team on the scoreboard, leading off will be center fielder Drew Bakeberg. Batting second will be Alec Mickelson. He's playing shortstop. Batting third, Chase Mansfield. He's doing the catching. Logan Fishback on the mound is batting fourth. Mac Hines is in left field. He's batting fifth. Batting sixth is Lincoln Kroll. He's at first base. Braden Kroll is at second base. Batting seventh. Batting eighth is Noah Bakeberg. He's at third. And Will Clemens, batting ninth, is in right field. Coaches for W.I.N, Post 137, are Jeremiah Maxfield and Chris Fishback. Again, a lot of familiarity with W.I.N here in Groton, as you know, being a relatively short distance away. We play them quite a bit. I don't know much about Beresford. We'll learn a lot more as the tournament progresses, of course. But they look like a pretty athletic team over there. Again, Junior Legion, to give you kind of a reference for age, our Legion programs in Senior Legion is 19U, meaning you cannot turn 19 before January 1st. So some kids can go off to a freshman year of college and still come back and play one more year. And Junior Legion is 17U. So comparable, you know, for familiarity's sake, to the VFW teener age group. It's a little different, but it's very comparable. We're going to keep it right here, but we're going to listen to Dan Karst, Legion Athletic Commissioner, going to lead our players in the Legion Code of Sportsmanship. And that was Legion Commissioner Dan Karst leading the players in the Code of Sportsmanship, which will be done before every game. Now we'll keep it right here as we listen to our national anthem. And that was our national anthem, and we are ready here for game number 1. Again, umpires for today's game be on the bases. On the bases will be Dalton Locke at first base, Ace Boucher at third base, and behind the plate calling balls and strikes will be Matt Rohrbach. Set the defense here for W.I.N. here in just a second. In left field for W.I.N, we have Mac Hines. In center field will be Drew Bakeberg, and in right field will be Will Clemens. Around the infield, third to first. At third base, Noah Bakeberg. Shortstop, Alec Mickelson. Second base, Braden Kroll. And at first base, his brother, Lincoln Kroll. And the battery for W.I.N here in game number 1 of the Class B American Legion State Tournament. Behind the dish will be Chase Mansfield, and on the mound will be Logan Fishback. We've seen this kid here a few different times. Does a nice job. He's got a good lively arm and does a nice job mixing it up, changing speeds. Got a good little breaking ball as well. So hopefully he's on today for W.I.N as they are hoping to get a win here in this first game. First 3 batters we will see for Beresford Post 72 will be Ashton Overly, Aiden Bobzine, and Tucker Martz. Overly will lead off here. Looks like he's wearing number 12 for Post 72 as Mansfield throws down to second. Good strong throw. He's good defensive catcher back there for W.I.N. Ashton Overly steps to the plate here to lead off things for Beresford. As Fishback looks in at Mansfield, gets the sign. First pitch officially at 10 o'clock is in there for a strike. It's 59 and fair. Sunny skies, a little breeze coming from the north. The 0-1 is in there for a strike, and quickly Fishback ahead here. No balls and 2 strikes. Feels a little bit more like football season out here than it does baseball season, but we won't complain. Fishback's 0-2. Swung on and missed as Overly chased up high, and he goes down swinging on 3 pitches for the first out of the inning, first out of the game. Aiden Bobzine is stepping to the plate now, batting second for Beresford. He is doing the pitching, wearing number 3, right-handed batter. Fishback likes to work quickly. When he gets into a groove, he gets that ball, and he's on the mound ready to go. First pitch to Bobzine, swung on and grounded to second. Kroll to Kroll for the out. 4-3 if you're scoring at home for 2. The second out, that's Braden Kroll to Lincoln Kroll. A little connection there to the Groton community as their dad, Mike, grew up in the Groton area. Played baseball against Mike when he played for the Bryant amateur team. Next batter for Beresford is Tucker Martz. Martz is playing third base. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Again, Fishback is on the mound. He's ready to go. And the 0-1 swung on and missed for strike 2. Again, Fishback doing his job here. 6 pitches, 6 strikes. And the 0-2 just off the plate for his first ball of the game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Like I said, he's ready to rock. He gets that ball back on the mound. He doesn't come off the mound to get the ball. Mansfield fires it back. The 1-2 is low and in the dirt. 2-2. Trying to nibble a little too much there and misses. Set for 4 games today. Kind of somewhat of a rolling schedule. We'll have opening ceremonies at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The 2-2. And that's going to be a foul ball. Oh, we call it a dead ball. And Martz is aboard after being hit by the pitch. Kind of looked and sounded like it maybe hit the bat. But Martz is aboard. And Alec Austin, the second baseman, is going to come up wearing number 5. Fishback pitching from the stretch for the first time today. First pitch is in there for a strike. what you hope to see from a pitcher after he hits a batter. He comes back right away. Fishback set, checks over at the runner. The 0-1. This is inside. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Mart's over at first. Not a real big lead, so doesn't look like he's much of a threat to go. The 1-1. Swung on, hit up the middle, hit short, and that's Drew Bakeberg, Alec Mickelson to get the out at second. After a half inning, we've got no score. Coming to bat for W.I.N, it'll be Drew Bakeberg, Alec Mickelson, and Chase Mansfield. We'll have the bottom of the first inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
Welcome back to Class B Junior Legion action here in Groton, South Dakota. Lockhart Field's Pat Krause bringing you all the action, every game from today through Sunday. You can find it right here in the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. We're going in the bottom of the first inning here in our first matchup with Beresford and W.I.N. Set the defense for Beresford. Drew Bakeberg's going to lead things off for W.I.N. We'll get to the defense here momentarily. First pitch is in there for a strike from Aiden Bobzine. And the 0-1 is in there on the inside corner. Quickly ahead here, no balls and 2 strikes. Bobzine trying to match Fishback here as he's ahead quickly, no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 misses, gets past the catcher to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And Bobzine, just like Fishbach, likes to work fast. The 1-2, a little off speed, is in there for strike 3. And Bakeberg down looking for out number 1. Set the defense here for Beresford post 72. In left field to be Jay Fickbone. Center field, Miles Eide. And in right field, Tommy Walt. Around the infield, Tucker Martz at third. Ashton Oberle at short. Alec Austin at second. And Evan Hake at first. And the battery is Noah Schoenfelder behind the plate, and on the mound, as I've been saying, Aiden Bobzine. Batting now for W.I.N is Alec Mickelson, the shortstop. 2 balls and no strike here, the count to Mickelson. The 2-0, that skips into the dirt and gets past the catcher. 3-0, so Bobzine dispatched relatively quickly of Bakeberg and now falls behind 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0 is in there for a strike. For those of you watching at home, Beresford wearing black uniforms trimmed with blue, with royal blue. The 3-1, that misses, and W.I.N's going to have their first base runner of the game as Alec Mickelson draws a walk. And bring up catcher Chase Mansfield. And W.I.N wearing the light blue in red jerseys with white pants. Coach Jeremiah Maxfield goes through a series of signs, and Mickelson gets his lead at first. First pitch to Mansfield is high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Relatively close pitch, but umpire Matt Rohrbach said no, too high. And the 1-0 misses low. And Bob Zine now struggling to find it as the W.I.N dugout shows a little life. And the 2-0, that's on the inside corner for a strike. 2 balls and 1 strike. And Bob Zine did a nice job against Bakeberg, the leadoff hitter, but now kind of struggling a little bit, these next 2 hitters. The 2-1 swung on and grounded, or lined into the short right field. Mickelson trying to go first to third, and he is out at third. Good throw from center fielder Miles Eide. Couple of hops, and third baseman Tucker Martz hangs in there and applies the tag, and he's called out. Trying to advance first to third. Mansfield advances to second on the throw. So he's awarded a single and then advanced on the throw to third. So with 2 outs, runner on second, Logan Fishback comes to the plate. Aggressive play there by W.I.N, and you know, it was a bang play, and if that throw is anywhere offline, pick off throw to second, not in time. It took about as perfect a throw as it was to get the runner at third, and good aggressive play there by W.I.N. It throws offline any bit, and Mickelson is safe, and they have second and third, but he is thrown out, and runner on second. Logan Fishback, the hitter, doing the pitching, takes the first pitch for a ball. Again, outstanding day here out at Lock Carsfield. The 1-0, and that's in there for a strike. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. W.I.N with a runner on second, that runner being Chase Mansfield. Time called at the plate. Bob Zine's set comes home. Popped foul out of play. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, no score. Game number 1 of the Class B American Legion Junior State Tournament. The 1-2 is in there for strike 3. And Logan Fishback down looking for out number 3. W.I.N gets a hit and leaves one after 1 complete inning. There's no score. Coming up for Beresford in the top of the 2nd inning, it'll be Noah Schoenfelder, Miles Eide, and Evan Hake, and we'll have the top of the 2nd inning here in Groton when we return after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Agraria Insurance Company, protecting what's important in life. Contact your local Agraria Insurance Company agent.
And we're back here in Groton, South Dakota for Class B Junior Legion State Tournament action. Our first game of the tournament, we have W.I.N taking on Beresford. W.I.N post 137 and Beresford post 72. Top of the second inning here. Noah Schoenfelder is going to lead things off for Beresford. Wearing number 11, Logan Fishback, in his second inning of work. First pitch misses high, ball one. 13th pitch of the game so far. Pitch counts do come into effect here, and we'll go through that here a little later. The 1-0 is in there for a strike. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Schoenfelder doing the catching for Beresford today, batting in the number 5 hole. The 1-1 is fouled straight back, out of play. Fishback gets ahead now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Not your typical August 9th day, but we're not going to complain. Currently it's 59. The 1-2, and that misses behind him. Count now is 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Beresford catcher. Fishback looking in at his catcher Mansfield for the sign. The 2-2 on the way. Swung on and grounded up the middle. Braden Kroll up with it onto first in time to retire Schoenfelder. Nice play there by Braden Kroll, ranging up the middle on the high chopper, backhands it and makes a good on-time throw to record the out. Miles Eide coming to bat now. Eide playing center field, wearing number 10. Eide first pitch swing is popped up into foul territory over the first base dugout, and that will get out. Lincoln Kroll gave it a look, and too far out for him to have a play. Fishback gets ahead here, no balls and 1 strike. Eide made a nice throw there in that bottom of the first to retire the runner at third. The 0-1 misses off the plate. A little curveball there that just stayed down and away. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning. No score so far with W.I.N and Beresford. The 1-1 on the corner for a strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fishback gets his sign. The 1-2. That misses off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Trying to just see how far he can get out there. Sometimes if you're consistent on the corner, an umpire might give you an inch or 2. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and it's lined into right field, and it's twisting foul. Just foul down the right field line. That stays fair. There might have been extra bases, but he fights it off, and count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes to Miles Eide. Eide playing center field for Beresford. He digs back in, and Fishback looks in at Mansfield for the sign, gets what he likes. And the 2-2 swung on and missed, and Eide down swinging for out number 2. Going to bring up first baseman Evan Hake. Evan Hake playing first base for Beresford, post 72. 2 outs here. We're at the top of the second inning. Still no score. And Fishback gets the signs. First pitch misses inside. Gets Hake off the plate a little bit as he bends back a little bit. And the 1-0 here from Fishback. He shakes. Now he gets it. And the 1-0 on the outside corner for strike 1. Count evens. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 on the way. Curveball grounded here to the left side. Nice pickup there by Bakeberg. and on to first for the out. Nice little short hop pickup there by Noah Bakeberg to retire the side. Beresford goes 3 up, 3 down. Coming up in the bottom of the second inning for Win, it'll be Mac Hines, Lincoln Kroll, and Braden Kroll. And we'll have the bottom of the second inning when we return to Groton and Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And we're back here, bottom of the second inning here, opening round action. Mac Hines, the hitter for Win, takes first pitch for a ball. Aiden Bob Zine still doing the pitching for Beresford. The 1-0. This is low, 2-0. 2-0 the count to Mac Hines, the left fielder for Win. The 2-0 is in there for a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike. The 2-1, that misses 3-1. So Bob Zine did okay his first inning. Kind of struggling a little bit now. And the 3-1 is fouled straight back. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hines trying to get something started here for Win. The 3-2 misses low, and Hines is aboard with a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the second inning. Lincoln Kroll stepping to the plate now, playing first base. Big, tall lefty. We'll see here if Wynn looks to try to manufacture something here and move the runner over. Third baseman creeping in over here for Beresford. First pitch is off the plate for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. It's Tucker Martz over here at third, moves up to kind of play the grass, thinking maybe a bunt is in play here. Bob Zine checks the 1-0, misses away, 2-0. Bob Zine struggling a bit here. Fell behind, and that's going to bring a mound visit here for Beresford. While we have time during this here little visit to the mound, after this game, about 20 to 30 minutes, as long as it takes to get the field ready, we'll have Winter Cologne post 169 and Clark Willow Lake post 60. They will be taking each other on in the second game of the tournament. Just a quick mound visit there by Beresford. And Bob Zine is set in the 2-0. Swung on and missed. Kroll a little bit behind that one. So Bob Zine gets one back here. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kroll digs back in. No batting gloves. And the 2-1 swung on and popped foul over the top of the press box. For those of you who are thinking of coming out and have some kids, bring them out. $1 foul balls, as they are sponsored by many families and businesses in the area, Friends of Baseball. 2-2 misses off the plate. Count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So very important for pitchers to get ahead of the batters here, and Bob Zine kind of having to play from behind here. 3-2. We'll see if the runner goes on the pitch. The 3-2. Swung on and lined to short with it. On to first. Not in time. Close play at first. Nice play there by shortstop Ashton Oberly. Catches the soft liner. And looking to try to double off Hines at first. Unable to. Very close play as Hines slides back in head first safely. Throw over to first. Not in time. Braden Kroll, the hitter now. Braden playing second base for W.I.N, wearing number 4. First pitch swung on and missed. And Bob Zine jumps ahead, no balls and 1 strike. Mac Hines at first. He's aboard by way of a leadoff walk. The 0-1 in the dirt. Nice stop there by catcher Schoenfelder. Got the glove down. Sometimes those fastballs are extremely hard to block. And he did a nice job throwing his body in front of it, keeping it in front, keeping Hines at first. The 1-1 is grounded short. On to 2 for 1, and ball's going to get by the first baseman. And Braden Kroll is going to be at second on the overthrow. They do record the out. Hines is out 6-4 for the second out. Braden Kroll is going to be aboard by way of the throwing error and advance to second on that error. Nice play there by Oberle to get the out. He and Alec Austin combined for the out at second, and then Austin kind of spiked the throw to first. First pitch to Noah Bakeberg is swung on and missed. Bakeberg playing third base. Had a nice play to end the top of the second inning. The 0-1 misses low. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Braden Kroll is at second base. Put the ball in play and reached on the throwing error by Alec Austin. And the 1-1 swung on and missed. And Bob Zine ahead here, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, just like Fishback, he gets the ball and he's right back on the mound ready to go. And the 1-2 swung on a pop foul over the right first base dugout over into one of the Little League fields as the boys that are here scatter and race after it. Again, $1 foul balls sponsored all weekend. The 1-2 is in the dirt. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We have deuces. Braden Kroll on second for W.I.N. Again, W.I.N had a couple guys on second base. Not much, haven't pushed anything across yet. 2-2's fouled back, so we'll reload the deuces as Noah Bakeberg stays alive. He reaches. Will Clemens stands on deck, the number 9 hitter for W.I.N. Bob Zine checks the runner, and 2-2, they check up second. Ball gets away, but Kroll's going to try for third, and no throw. As he was about to slide, kind of got himself caught halfway, but he is in safely at third. Bob Zine tried to check him at second, and ball skipped off the tip of Alec Austin's glove and into kind of no man's land in center. The 2-2 to Bakeberg. That misses off the plate, and the count now full. I don't think Bob Zine quite agreed with that, but Matt Rohrbach said it was off the plate. And the 3-2 swung on and grounded foul, and Bakeberg stays alive in the at-bat as W.I.N's dugout starts to show a little more life as well. 3-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the second inning, no score. The 3-2 misses, and Bakeberg is aboard. He works himself a 2-out walk. Pretty good at bat there by Noah Bakeberg. Fouled off a couple of 2-strike pitches, and is awarded first on the walk. First and third now for W.I.N. No, Will Clemens is batting. Will playing right field wearing number 29. He digs in. And the first pitch from Bob Zine is in there for a strike. Bob Zine jumps ahead. No balls, 1 strike, 2 out. Again, this first real threat from either team here. First and third. The 0-1 swung on and missed. And Clemens behind now. No balls and 2 strike. Bob Zine knowing his job right here is just to go right after him. Number 9 hitter in the lineup. The 0-2, that misses low. And a little delayed steal there by Bakeberg. And Bakeberg in safely at second. A little delayed steal, so second, third, 2 outs. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and Clemens down, and the threat ends for W.I.N as they leave 2. No hits. Excuse me, 1 hit. 2 runners left, and still no score after 2. Coming up for Beresford, it'll be Tommy Walth, Jay Fickbone, And back to the top of the lineup with Oberly, and we'll have the top of the third inning here at Lockhart Field when we return after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And we're back here, top of the third inning. This is Pat Kraus bringing you Class B Junior Legion State Tournament action here from Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. Leading off for Beresford is Tommy Walth. Tommy Walth playing right field, wearing number 1. He's behind now, no balls and 1 strike. Logan Fishback still doing the pitching. And the line drive into center field, and Walth will be aboard with a leadoff single. First hit of the ball game for Beresford. And Jax Fickbon is going to come to the plate now. The number 9 hitter wearing number 7. He's playing left field. And Fishback pitching from the stretch now. First pitch on the way. Swung on and hit into center. Drew Bakeberg puts it away for out number 1. Ball hit hard, but the wind blowing in from left field, and that's allowing the left and center fielders to play a little shallower, and that ball just kind of hung up there. I'm going to go back to the top of the lineup here, and Ashton Oberly. Oberly playing shortstop. First pitch on the way, swung on and missed. He is 0 for 1 currently in the game as he struck out his first time up. Walth takes his lead from first. So Oberly digs in, wearing number 12, the 0-1, misses high. You know, he didn't have the best at bat in his first time up. Could have been some nerves, a little bit of anxiousness as he chased the pitch out of the zone. Maybe settle down here, see if he can find himself a way on. Long look, the 1-1 misses low. 2 balls, 1 strike to the Beresford leadoff hitter, Ashton Oberly. Again, Fishback is kind of slowing things down here a little bit when we get a runner on. And the 2-1 swung on and grounded to short. Mickelson up with it onto 2 for 1, and they're not going to get a return for an attempt at the double play. But Walth is retired, 6-4 for the second out. And Oberly is on base on the fielder's choice. Aiden Bob Zine's going to come to the plate. Bob Zine doing the pitching. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out in his first at bat. We'll see where Oberly is the leadoff hitter, see if he's got some speed here to take off. First pitch to Bob Zine is grounded. Back to the pitcher, off Fishback's glove. Going to be a tough play, and Bob Zine is going to be aboard. Ball gets away from the first baseman, Kroll, and Oberly is going to advance to third on the play. And Bob Zine's going to be awarded a hit on the play. And Oberly is going to advance to third on the throwing error. So a lot happening there, but Beresford now, their first threat. First and third, Tucker Martz is going to be the hitter. Martz was hit by a pitch in his first plate appearance, so no official at bat. Nobody holding the runner at first, and the runner goes, and no throw down as the first pitch is in there for a strike. So Bob Zine is on second. Lincoln Kroll just kind of played behind him. They just left him be. So runners on second and third for Beresford. The batter is Tucker Martz as he's behind now. No balls and 2 strikes as Fishback trying to end the threat here. And the 0-2 to Martz. Swung on and tipped into the glove and held on by Mansfield. Beresford threatens. They put 2 on, get him to second, third, but unable to score. They do get a hit, but after 2.5, there's no score. Coming up for W.I.N. will be the top of the order. It'll be Drew Bakeberg, Mickelson, and Mansfield, and we'll have the bottom of the third inning here at State B Junior Legion Tournament in Groton after these.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And welcome back, baseball fans, to Groton, South Dakota here at Lockhurst Field. You are tuned in to Class B Junior Legion State Tournament action. Opening round action here with Beresford and W.I.N. Leading off for W.I.N. will be Drew Bakeberg. First pitch taken high for a ball. Bakeberg, the leadoff hitter. He was a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. 0 for 1. Aiden Bobzine beginning his third inning of work. The old 1-0 is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike now the count. And the 1-1 swung on and missed. And Bakeberg behind now, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, Bobzine working fast. The 1-2 swung on and fouled back. Bakeberg stays alive in the at-bat. Bobzine at 49 pitches. This will be pitch number 50 for Bobzine. And it's fouled out of play, and Bakeberg stays alive in the at-bat. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bakeberg digs back in. Bobzine comes home. The 1-2. That stays high. Count even, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 lined into center, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And Drew Bakeberg works himself a leadoff single to get things started here for W.I.N. Alec Mickelson now is going to step to the plate. Mickelson walked his first at bat, or first plate appearance, so no official at bat for him. Hard ground ball to short. Going to get by the shortstop and into short center. And W.I.N. has their second base runner on. 2 hits in a row for W.I.N. Chase Mansfield going to be the hitter now, the catcher. You know, your number 3 hitter, you don't normally see a bunt, but you never know here, as runs are kind of hard to come by so far. So we'll see, as he is squared to bunt, pulls it back, and takes the first pitch for a strike. I would think they'd be looking any way they can to try to manufacture a run here, but the 0-1 misses low and in. But Coach Jeremiah Maxfield, he trusts his number 3 hitter and says, let's swing it. Let's hit a couple runs in. The 1-1 on the way. And that's going to hit Mansfield, and he's going to be aboard. That's going to load the bases. And this is kind of what W.I.N does, is they don't go away. They hang around. They string a couple of hits together, and pretty soon, after you blink, they've got bases loaded. And Time called here to get the ball back at the plate, and Logan Fishback is going to be the hitter. And he's 0 for 1 today. He went down looking in his first at bat. Bases loaded. Got Mansfield on first, Mickelson on second, and Drew Bakeberg on third. First pitch to Fishback, misses high. And Bakeberg hustles back. And Bob Zine comes home, the 1-0. On the inside corner for a strike. Count evens, 1 ball and 1 strike. Bob Zine trying to find something that works here. And the 1-1 in the dirt. Good pick there by catcher Schoenfelder. Again, sometimes the best thing you can do is just stick your glove out. Schoenfelder did a nice job getting the glove on it, catching it. And the 2-1 is fouled back into the net. Counts even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. W.I.N threatening with bases loaded, and their number 4 hitter up. Kind of the perfect situation for them. And before the pitch can be thrown, time called by Beresford. And they're going to have a little meeting on the mound. Go over the schedule here for the tournament for today. There's 4 games. Right now, again, we are in the bottom of the 3rd inning of W.I.N, post 137, Beresford, post 72. It's our opening game. About 30 minutes after that, it'll be Winter Cologne, post 169, taking on Clark Willow Lake, post 60. And about 30 minutes after that, it'll be Lennox, post 174, and Faulkton, post 102. And to round out the day, we'll have Martin, post 240, taking on the host, Groton, post 39. So 4 games set for today, 4 games set for tomorrow, and then just 3 on Sunday. So stick with us here on the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel, and you'll catch all the games that you can. And also remember to share with family members that are unable to attend, as we'll have every game for you here live. And the 2-2 swung on, or 1-2 swung on and missed, and Fishback is down swinging for the first out. So a productive mound visit there by Beresford as they came out and talked it over and able to retire Fishback. And Mac Hines is going to come to the plate now. Hines walked his first at bat. First pitch gets by the catcher, and Bakeberg is going to slide in head first safely. High throw, and nice play there by Bob Zine to keep the ball in his glove and not let it get by him. But W.I.N strikes first on a wild pitch as Drew Bakeberg scores from third. Score now 1-0 W.I.N. Ground ball into second base. Is going to go by the second baseman. Throw coming in from right all the way in. As an RBI single for Mac Hines. A 1-out RBI single. That's going to bring up Lincoln Kroll. Lincoln Kroll batting left-handed. He is 0 for 1 today. Lined out to the shortstop in his first at bat. First pitch swung on and missed as Bob Zine kind of reached back there for that one. 2-0 the score here as W.I.N capitalized on bases loaded situation and nobody out. The 0-1 runner goes, no throw. And Mac Hines is going to be in safely at second. Runners on second and third. 1 out. And the 1-1 is fouled off. Count goes 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runners take their lead. Bob Zine looks in, gets what he likes. And somebody was calling for time, but the umpire did not give it. And strike 3 is called for the second out. Braden Kroll's going to come to the plate now. Kroll reached on an error in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1. think there's a little chess match going on out there. I think the W.I.N runners are tipping the pitches to the Beresford, to their batters when they're on second. So the Beresford catcher Schoenfelder and Bob W.I.N are trying to figure out a system to throw them off a little bit. First pitch to Braden Kroll is swung on and missed. As Bob W.I.N looks in. And the 0-1 swung on, fouled straight back. Count now, no balls and 2 strikes. Again, the W.I.N dugout showing some life. And the 0-2 on the way. That misses down low, not by much, just a little low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bob W.I.N on the mound, 1-2. Swung on and hit softly in right field. That's going to fall for a base hit. 1 run scores. Chase Mansfield scores on the base hit by Kroll. Mac Hines advances to third. And Braden Kroll on base for the second time today as he reached on an error and now has a single. Noah Bakeberg steps up. Bakeberg drew a walk his first at bat. First pitch swung on and missed. The 0-1 misses inside. Bob W.I.N having a little trouble here, as this is probably his biggest pitch inning so far. The 1-1 swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes to the W.I.N third baseman, Noah Bakeberg. The 1-2 on the inside corner for strike 3, and Bakeberg down looking. 3 runs and 2 hits for W.I.N. They left a couple, but after 3 innings, W.I.N takes the lead 3-0. Top of the 4th inning coming up, and for Beresford will be Austin, Schoenfelder, and Eide, and we'll have the top of the 4th inning when we come back to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And welcome back to State Junior Legion action in Groton, South Dakota. This is Pat Krause bringing you all the action. We're in the top of the 4th inning. Alec Austin leading things off for Beresford. He takes first pitch for a strike. Austin reached on a fielder's choice in his first at bat, 0 for 1 officially. Logan Fishback in his 4th inning of work, 38 pitches. And the 0-1, and that's going to hit Austin. And Austin's going to be aboard to lead things off after being hit by the pitch. Again, pitch count rules are relatively simple in this tournament. I don't know if anybody's going to really hold back their pitchers. It's only a 3-day affair. So pitchers can go 105 pitches for the day, and then that essentially will end their tournament. So in a 3-day tournament, you probably are going to pitch your guys to their limit, as long as they don't have any trouble. You know, currently Beresford's pitcher, Bob W.I.N's at 74, and Fishback's at, this will be his 40th pitch, the next one upcoming. First pitch on the way, bunt squared around, pulled back. That's Noah Schoenfelder. Schoenfelder doing the catching, wearing number 11. He squared the bunt but pulled back in time for the pitch to be called a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. The 1-0, he squares again, pulls it back, and this time he's hit as well. So that's 2 in a row that Fishbach has hit. And Beresford now has 2 runners on, first and second. Miles Eide coming to the plate. Eide, a strikeout victim in his first at-bat. Now I think it's kind of a no-brainer here that you're going to have a bunt situation here with you have second and third and your number 6 hitter up. Eide digs in, Fishbach looking in at Mansfield, gets his sign. First pitch, he does not square the bunt, instead takes it for a strike. Beresford's coach down here at third goes through a series of signs for the hitter and the batter. As Fishbach looks in, gets the sign, now he's setting the stretch, checks the runners, and the 0-1 is on the outside corner for strike 2. And Eide never squared the bunt. Now he's behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Fishbach looks in. Runners are getting their lead. Runners on first and second. And the 0-2 swung on and lined right at Kroll on the ground. It's going to one-hop. He's going to get the out at first. Throws to second, but Mickelson makes the play. Play at home. It's not in time. Good aggressive play there by Beresford running the bases. Unpack all of that here for you in just a second. As Austin scores on the play. Schoenfelder advances to second on the play. And Eide is retired at first on the 3 unassisted. Going to bring up number 15, Evan Hake. First pitch swinging, ground ball to Lincoln Kroll. He's going to put it away. So back-to-back plays to the first baseman for W.I.N, Lincoln Kroll, and he successfully gets the outs. So 2 outs and a runner on third as Schoenfelder advances to third on the play. Tommy Walth is going to step to the plate. Walth, 1 for 1. Got the first hit of the game for Beresford, looking to add another one and score another run. First pitch swinging, chopped high. Fishbach up with it. He's going to make the first in time to retire Walth. So Walth down 1-3 for the third out, but Beresford get 1 run, no hits. After 3.5, it's 3-1 win. Coming up for W.I.N in the bottom of the 4th inning, it'll be Clemens, Drew Bakeberg, and Alec Mickelson. And we will have the bottom of the 4th inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
In times like these,
Welcome back to Groton, South Dakota and Lockhart Field. You are tuned in to opening round action of the Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. I am Pat Krause bringing you the action live. Went 2.5 innings with no score, and now in the last 2 half innings, the top of the 4th and the bottom of the 3rd, we've seen all our scoring as W.I.N pushed 3 across in the bottom of the 3rd, and Beresford answered back with 1 in the top of the 4th. Will Clemens is going to lead things off here for W.I.N. Clemens, strikeout victim, 0 for 1 so far in the game. First pitch taken for a strike. No balls and 1 strike to the number 9 hitter for W.I.N. The 0-1 is high and tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Drew Bakeberg on deck, and Alec Mickelson to follow him this inning for W.I.N. The 1-1 swung on and grounded, foul down the third base line. Touch foul by the third baseman. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Will Clemens. Carter, can you shut that window? Thank you. The 1-2 swung on and missed, and Clemens down swinging for the first out. His second strikeout of the game. Drew Bakeberg's coming to the plate now. Bakeberg 1 for 2. 1 for 2 with a run scored. He scored the first run of the game for W.I.N back in the third. Bob Z.N gets the sign. It's his 79th pitch. First pitch is in there for a strike. Again, I believe 105 pitches is the daily limit. Pitch number 80 on the way is in there for a strike. And Bob Z.N ahead here. No balls and 2 strikes to the W.I.N leadoff hitter. The 0-2 swung on and popped up. Could be playable, but it's going to be just out of play. $5 foul ball. Look at the dust fly. Kids on the ground. My goodness. We've got lots of foul ball sponsors, and every now and again they do what's called a foul ball frenzy, where it's a $5 foul ball, and that's what we see here. The 0-2 grounded up the middle. Overly up with it on to first in time to retire Drew Bakeberg. That's the second out of the inning. As you can see on the cameras, if you're listening or if you're watching, the field is in immaculate shape. We've gotten some timely rains, and our grounds crew here in Groton does a very nice job of keeping things up and prim and proper. Alec Mickelson swings at the first pitch and is down, no balls and 1 strike. Our infield this year and the last couple of years has been known to eat up ground balls, and that one did there too as it slowed it down, but Overly still able to make the play. The 0-1 to Mickelson is he holds back. Count evens, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bob Z.N's 1-1 is inside as it wrapped around. Does not catch a corner. 2 balls and 1 strike. The 2-1 to Mickelson. Swung on and lined over the first base coach, Chris Fishbach's head. Count evens, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We've got deuces. Bob Z.N looks in, he shakes, now he gets it. And the 2-2 on the way. Swung on and tipped into the catcher's mitt. And Mickelson down swinging for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for W.I.N. Good inning there by Bob Z.N. After 4 complete, it's 3-1 W.I.N. Coming up for Beresford in the top of the 5th, it'll be Fickbohm, Oberly, and Bob Z.N. And we'll have that for you when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
In times like these, it's good to know there's
Top of the 5th inning beginning here in opening round action. W.I.N and Beresford. Leading things off for Beresford is going to be Jax Fickbohm. Fickbohm hit a hard shot into center and is 0 for 1. First pitch on the way here, misses up and away. Logan Fishback beginning his 5th inning of work. Not a bad looking pitch count so far for him with 47 pitches. The 1-0 on the way, misses outside. Count now 2 balls, no strikes to the Beresford left fielder. Again, 0 for 1 today as he flied out to center fielder in his first at bat. Fishback steps off, didn't like what he saw. Fishback been doing a nice job of, he falls behind, he comes right back, and we'll see if he can do that here. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0 swung on and grounded foul as Fickbohm takes a healthy hack at it. Ashton Oberly stands on deck. He is the leadoff hitter for Beresford, looking to get a chance here with maybe a runner on if Fickbohm can reach. The 2-1, that stays high. 3 balls now and 1 strike. Not many 3-ball counts from Fishback today, so we'll see how he comes back out of this. 3 balls, 1 strike. And now taking his time. And the 3-1 swung on and missed. Count goes full now. Fickbohm chased one out of the zone there as Fishback elevated that fastball and he went after it. Now count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And 3-2 on the way. Misses just low. And Fickbohm is aboard with a leadoff walk. Close pitch there. Very close pitch, but Matt Rohrbach said it was down. And Ashton Oberly is going to come to the plate now. Oberly 0 for 2 with a strikeout and grounded into a fielder's choice. And Fickbohm takes a nice lead over there at first. First pitch he's going, and pitch is swung on, and it's going to be fouled out of play. And 0-1 to Ashton Oberly. Beresford trying to get something going here. A little hit and run action on that last one. Throw over to first is not in time as Fickbohm had to kind of get an extra swimming stroke in there to get back to first. He takes himself a nice lead over there again. Fishback's got himself a nice move, so we'll see what happens here as he checks over. Now he's set. 0-1 throw over. Again, Fickbohm has to kind of crawl his way back in, but he is in safely. So he's comfortable with that big lead. He took off on the first pitch, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him go again here as Beresford trying to be aggressive and get something started here. Runner goes, pitches inside, throw down to second is not in time. Late slide. Time called. But very late slide there by Fickbohm, and good throw there by Mansfield, but just not in time as Braden Kroll unable to put the tag down. Count even now, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Fishback comes set. Short and second, kind of playing back and forth with the runner. And the 1-1 swung on and fouled out of play. And there they go, scattering for the foul balls. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Beresford trying to put together a threat here as they trail 3-1 in this opening round action. First game of the tournament. We'll have 4 today, 4 tomorrow, 3 on Saturday. Logan Fishback checks the runner at second. 1-2, excuse me, is popped up on the infield. Lincoln Kroll under it, and he will put it away for out number 1. Oberly goes down, popped out for out number 1. Aiden Bobzine steps in. Bobzine 1 for 2 with a ground out and a single. Bobzine doing the pitching for Beresford so far. Beresford has a runner on second, and that's Jax Fickbohm. First pitch hit hard to right, and that's going to twist foul. No balls and 1 strike to the Beresford pitcher. As Fishbach looks in at his catcher, Chase Mansfield gets the sign. Now he's going to check Fickbohm at second. And the 0-1 swung on and grounded hard past the third baseman into left field. Fickbohm around third. They're going to hold him as the throw comes in and cut off by Bakeberg. And Bob Zine is aboard with a 1-out single. Tucker Martz coming to the plate. Martz playing third base. As Beresford here now has a threat going. Runners on first and third. Chase Mansfield comes out in front to give his infielders a series of signals, kind of letting them know if the runner goes, are we going to throw through? Are we going to cut it off, throw to third, whatever. You know, a lot of teams do it differently. Put on a little first and third play. First pitch to Martz on the way. Swung on and chopped foul. And it is going to stay foul. As Martz is out in front of that pitch and caught the top of it and chopped it hard foul. Fishbach goes ahead here. No balls and 1 strike. Wind's kind of picking up a little bit, blowing in from left field. Cool day today. Not your typical August 9th weather we're seeing. Not going to complain. I don't like sweating too much. So having a nice cool day is fine by me. Fishbach takes a long look at the runners. And the 0-1 runner goes from first. Throw down to second is cut off by Mickelson. And pitch called a ball. And now we have Bob Zine and Fickbohm at second and third respectively. 1 out, 1-1 the count. Tucker Martz the batter, looking to get 1, maybe 2 across here with a base hit. The 1-1 misses outside. Beresford's threatened here a couple of times today and just unable to string anything together, hoping that changes here. As Fishbach decides with runners on second and third, he's going to go from the windup. Time's called at home by Martz. Fishbach looking in at Mansfield for the sign. And the 2-1 on the way. Swung on and grounded to third. Bakeberg throws across, and it's in time for the out. But a run does score on the play as Fickbohm was off on contact. Bob Zine advances to third on the play with 2 outs. Runner on third. That's going to bring up Alec Austin. Austin 0 for 1. He was hit by a pitch and scored in his last at bat. Tying run for Beresford, 90 feet away. First pitch to Austin, misses low. I think on that last play, Noah Bakeberg thought maybe he had a force at third as he kind of went towards third first, but still had enough time to make the play across the diamond to retire Martz. Long look by Fishbach, and the 1-0 to Austin is in the dirt. Nice stop by Chase Mansfield. Kid does a nice job back there using his equipment, knowing the situations. And 2-0 the count to Alec Austin. Looking to tie the game with a base hit here. The 2-0 swung on and missed. As Austin swings through that fastball. 2 balls and 1 strike now to the Beresford second baseman. The 2-1 outside, now 3-1. Hitters count here for Alec Austin. Should he reach, Noah Schoenfelder stands on deck. The 3-1 swung on and lifted into center. Drew Bakeberg under, comes in a few steps, and he's going to put it away to end the inning. but Beresford does get one. 1 run, 1 hit. They leave one after 4.5 innings. Win leads 3-2. Bottom of the 5th inning coming up, and we'll have Mansfield, Fishback, and Mac Hines, and we'll have the bottom of the 5th inning when we return to Groton here at State Junior Legion Class B Tournament after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Lockhurst Field here for the Class B Junior Legion State Tournament. We have ourselves a pretty good first round opening game of the tournament. 3-2 so far. W.I.N leading as they scored 3 in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and Beresford is chipping their way back into it as they scored 1 in each of the 4th and 5th innings. Aiden Bobzine is beginning his 5th inning of work. He's at 87 pitches. Again, 105 is the limit. Chase Mansfield leading things off for W.I.N here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First pitch swinging, and Bobzine jumps ahead here. No balls and 1 strike. Again, very, very pleasant morning so far, weather-wise. The 0-1 swung on and missed, and Mansfield down. No balls and 2 strikes. Bobzine, his only real struggles came in that 3rd inning where W.I.N scored 3. Other than that, he's been pretty efficient as the 0-2 misses 1 ball and 2 strikes. I think his thing is rhythm. He needs to get himself into a rhythm, and when he gets out of his rhythm is when he starts to show some struggles. And the 1-2 to Mansfield, and that's going to hit him. And Chase Mansfield is going to be aboard after being hit by the pitch, and going to bring a little life to that W.I.N dugout again. Logan Fishback coming to the plate now. Fishback doing the pitching. Doing his job on the mound, kind of having some troubles at the plate as he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. But you like to see what he's doing on the mound if you're the coaches for W.I.N. First pitch to Fishback, swung on it, popped up on the infield. Shortstop under is over, and they're going to double him off. Ashton Oberly puts the pop fly away for the first out, and Chase Mansfield just kind of dancing off the plate, the base over there a little too far, and Oberly fires a strike over to first baseman Evan Hake for the double play. So just like that hit batsman is erased. Base is empty, 2 outs, and Mac Hines coming to the plate. Mac Hines first pitch swinging. And the 0-1 misses high, and Bobzine there looking like maybe this was going to be his last inning, but then you see a double play like that kind of changes things a little bit. And the 1-1 misses in the dirt. 2-1. Bobzine looking here, going to collect himself a little bit, maybe slow down. And the 2-1 swung on and fouled into the net. Count even now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces here in the bottom of the 5th inning. First round action, W.I.N leading 3-2. The 2-2 is going to miss and falls out of the catcher's glove. Count runs full now, 3-2, 2 outs. Mac Hines trying to keep the inning alive here for W.I.N. Bobzine looking to get out with no damage. The 3-2 is going to miss and get by the catcher. Hines is going to be aboard with a 2-out walk. Lincoln Kroll step into the plate. Kroll 0 for 2 in this morning's ball game. Hines takes his lead from first. Bob Zine checks, comes set, throws over. Hines back in safely. Calls time to dust himself off. 99 pitches for Bob Zine. See what happens here. This could be his last batter. First pitch misses. As the rule states, if he starts before 105, he can finish the batter that he is currently on. So 99 pitches. There's pitch number 100. So he has 5 more for his daily limit. But again, that time is going to be called by Beresford. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is our first game of the tournament, 3-day tournament here in Groton. We'll have 4 games today, 4 games tomorrow, and 3 on Sunday. If you're not able to attend, or if you have family members and friends around the state and around the world, really, because we're on YouTube, Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel will have all the action. I'll bring every game to you live here on that channel. So if you're unable to attend or have family that can't be here, tune in. Meeting's over, the 2-0. That misses. 3-0. Jeremiah Maxfield trying to get his batter's attention down there, telling him it's 3-0 and he's having some time, having some struggles. Catcher calls time now as Noah Schoenfelder comes out from behind the plate. Now he goes back. A little confusion there between catcher and dugout as to what we're doing here. But 3-0, 2 outs. Mac Hines on first, the 3-0. That misses. And Hines is going to move to second, and Kroll's going to be aboard with a 2-out walk. So back-to-back walks for Bob Zine. And now with 102 pitches, this will, unless he can get an out in the first 2 or 3 pitches. And the first pitch to Braden Kroll is in there for a strike. And the 0-1 misses inside. That was pitch 104. So this will be Bob Zine's final batter as he steps off. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now we're going to have another meeting on the mound with pitcher and catcher to kind of discuss what's happening. Again, as we said, I think there's a little cat and mouse game going on between the W.I.N runners on second and the Beresford pitcher and catcher, as they seem to be signaling to their batter what they're seeing for signs for pitches. The 1-1 misses low. So now it's official. This will be Bob Zine's last batter as he is at 105. He can finish the batter, but will not be able to go any further than that. And Kroll swings through it. Count evens now, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Deuces again. Bottom of the 5th inning. 3-2 our score, W.I.N leading. The 2-2 swung on and missed. And good way to finish your game. Aiden Bob Zine going down with the strikeout for the 3rd inning. No runs, no hits, left 2. After 5 complete, 3-2 W.I.N coming up for Beresford in the top of the 6th. It'll be Schoenfelder, Eide, and Hake. And we'll have the top of the 6th inning when we come back to Lockhurst Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Class B State Junior Legion action. I'm Pat Krause, bringing you to you live here on the Groton Baseball Softball YouTube channel. My man Axel Warrington next to me making this all happen. Top of the 6th inning, we're at a 3-2 ball game as W.I.N leads. Leading off for Beresford post 72 will be Noah Schoenfelder. Schoenfelder doing the catching. He squares, pulls it back. First pitch is down low for a ball. More of maybe a bluff just to get the W.I.N infielders moving around a little bit. W.I.N got all their runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning, and Beresford scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th. That's how we got to our 3-2 ball game. Well pitched game so far by both guys. And Schoenfelder squares again, but again misses low. Fishback misses low. Aiden Bobzine started for Beresford. He will be out of the game now as he's reached his pitch limit. Only real struggles was that 3rd inning, but he was able to come back and throw 2 more scoreless. And the 2-0 from Schoenfelder is in there for a strike. 2-1 now the count. Noah Bakeberg charging hard from 3rd as Schoenfelder was showing bunt. Schoenfelder got hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. And the 2-1 on the corner for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Logan Fishback fell behind 2-0. Now he's come back to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 71 pitches. Again, very efficient. Time is called in the pitch. Fishback doesn't agree with that as he throws his arms up and then walks off the mound. Now he's going to take his time getting ready. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're in the top of the 6th inning. First round matchup here between W.I.N and Beresford. The 2-2 is chopped foul behind the plate. Count stays even. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, we'll have 3 more games after this. Roughly 30 minutes after this game, we will see Winter Cologne and Clark Willow Lake. Again, all games will be here on the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. The 2-2 curveball, and that's going to be lined into left for a base hit. And Noah Schoenfelder leads off the 6th inning for Beresford with a base hit. It's going to bring Miles Eide to the plate. Eide 0 for 2. Strikeout and a ground out in his 2 at-bats. We'll see here now. We're getting kind of Beresford running out of opportunities. We'll see if they try to manufacture something here and get the runner running or lay a bunt down, something. Throw over to first, and that gets off the first baseman's glove and hits umpire Dalton Locke. Kind of a fortunate bounce there for W.I.N as time is called here as Jeremiah Maxfield's going to come out and he's going to have a chat with his pitcher. Tells the infielders and the catcher just to stay at their positions. Again, if you're just tuning in, we will have every game, 4 today, 4 tomorrow, and 3 on Sunday as we wrap up the Class B Junior American Legion Tournament here in Groton. Next game, again, as I just mentioned, Winter Cologne post 169 will take on Clark Willow Lake post 60. After that game, on game number 3, will be Lennox post 174 and Faulkton post 102. And to round out the day, Martin post 240 and Groton, the host, Groton post 39 will be our final game of the day. And again, if you're not able to be out here and you're a baseball fan, you can catch all the games live on our YouTube channel. Meeting over on the mound, Fishback coming set. Eide squares the bunt. Nice bunt. Gets laid down. They're going to get the out. Whoa, as Eide, I think he slid, but looked like maybe he tripped. But he's going to be retired 1-3, pitcher to first for the first out. That is a sacrifice bunt. Schoenfelder moves up to second on the play. Nice bunt there. Evan Hake now coming to the plate. Hake 0 for 2. Looking for his first hit of the ball game. Be a nice time to get one. Schoenfelder takes his lead from second. Fischbach takes a long look. The second look, and now comes home. First pitch in the dirt. Nice stop there by Mansfield. Again, for those of you watching at home, you're seeing the value here of a solid catcher, as there's been some tough balls for Mansfield to handle, and he's kept them all in front, and that keeps those runners at their bases, not letting them steal extra bases or move up on those wild pitches or pass balls. And the 1-0, and that misses low. And over the last couple of years, watching W.I.N, Chase Mansfield does a really good job back there. Got himself a good strong arm, good defensive catcher. That's a luxury to have if you're a team. 2-0 the count to the Beresford first baseman Evan Hake. And the 2-0, and that's going to miss high. Now 3-0. And, we kind of saw this with Bob Zine for Beresford back in the third inning. Kind of struggled to find the zone, and that's when W.I.N was able to capitalize and score 3 runs. We'll see if Beresford has the same kind of luck here. Long look at second, and a 3-0. And that misses low. And Hake is going to be aboard with a 1-out walk. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Tommy Walth is going to be the hitter. Walth 1 for 2, singled and grounded out. One thing about Walth is he's an early swinger. He and Fickbone, who stand on deck, they're aggressive in there. They like to swing early, and if hopefully the third time through, Fischbach and Mansfield have kind of an idea of what the hitters do now. And first pitch taken down the middle. Probably the right idea there, as Fischbach had thrown 4 in a row. So I want to help him out, make him work a little bit. Runners on first and second. They take their lead. Fischbach looks in, gets his sign. Now he's set. And the 0-1. Swung on, popped up. Foul territory. Lincoln Kroll's over to give it a look by the dugout. And off the top of the first base dugout where Beresford is. Lincoln Kroll gave it a look, followed it all the way over to the railing, but ran out of real estate. Fischbach now ahead, no balls, 2 strikes. Again, Beresford trailing 3-2, but has runners on first and second, looking to find a way to push one across to tie the game. Fischbach gets a sign from Mansfield. Now he's set. Long look at second again. And the 0-2. Swung out, popped out of play, and Walth stays alive in the at-bat. Again, one thing that pitchers want to do with runners on second base is they want to change up their rhythm a little bit so that those runners can't get the timing down. You sometimes see guys who are able to steal third, and they steal it more off the pitcher than off the catcher. They get the pitcher timed down. His routine is the same every time. Look, and then go, or look and go. So Fischbach, being a good enough pitcher, he knows to change up his rhythm and his timing. And the 0-2 misses again. Nice stop there by Mansfield. That's not an easy pitch to stop, as it bounces before the plate and in the other batter's box, and you got runners on, and that ball gets by, and now we got runners on second and third instead of first and second. So very nice play there by Chase Mansfield. The 1-2 swung on and lined into right center. That's going to be down for a hit. Runner went back to tag. Now he's being around to score. That's going to be Schoenfelder. Behind him is going to be Hake, and Hake is going to score on a 2-run double from Tommy Walth. And that's going to take the lead for Beresford. Nice piece of hitting there by Tommy Walth as he drives it into right center. Schoenfelder went back to second to tag as he thought it was going to hang up long enough. And Evan Hake from first, he could see it was going to be down. He was hot on his heels, and both runs score. And just like that, Beresford takes the lead 4-3. Jax Fickbohm now to bat. First pitch misses for a ball. Again, talked about it a little bit ago. Fishbach struggling to find the strike zone, and that's kind of what happened to Bob Zine back in the third inning. And W.I.N was able to capitalize there for 3, and now Beresford capitalizing here with 2 so far. And the 1-0 is swung on and missed. You know, if you're Beresford, this is what you like to see from the bottom half of your lineup. Concession stand. Fishbach checks the runner at second, the 1-1, and Fickbohm squared to bunt but pulls it back. You know, with 1 out and runner on second, I don't foresee that being a real threat here, but, you know, they showed that bluffing a bunt sometimes it'll affect Fishbach's ability to throw a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the 6th inning, Beresford scored 2 so far. Looking to add. The 2-1, and the bunt laid down but foul. And Tommy Walth will have to go back to second. Jax Fickbohm walked and scored in his last at-bat. I think they like having him on base as he showed he's got some speed. So getting him on would be advantageous for Beresford. Fishbach steps off now as he takes a break and wants to reset things. Beresford's coach hollering over the dugout, telling one of his players to get loose, as they will have a new pitcher coming in, as Aiden Bob Zine reached his daily limit. The 2-2 misses high, count runs full. Again, what I'm seeing from Fishbach is when he's got nobody on, he's pretty dialed in and able to throw strikes with some confidence. But when he gets a runner on base, especially on second so far, he has a little trouble. 3-2, swung on it, popped up. Mansfield's going to give it a look, but it's going to get out of play. And Fickbohm stays alive. Jax Fickbohm now 3-2. The count, the number 9 hitter, looking to reach base and turn the lineup over and get Ashton Oberle to the plate. As Beresford looking to add, so far 2 in the top of the 6th. They lead now 4-3. The 3-2, and that misses in. And Fickbohm is going to be aboard with a 1-out walk, and that's going to turn the lineup over. And that's going to bring up Ashton Oberle. I think I just heard our public address announcer say that he is going to be our next pitcher for Beresford. We'll confirm that when Beresford goes back to the field here in the bottom of the 6th. But runners on first and second now. Ashton Oberle, the hitter. Oberle 0 for 2, excuse me. First pitch swinging into right. Will Clemens under it. He's going to put it away. Runner tags from second and advances. And that was Tommy Walth who retreated. And he advances on the play, on the sacrifice fly. Aiden Bob Zine now the hitter. And again, I think we're doing a straight switch as Oberle and Bob Zine are going to be switching positions. But again, near the bottom of the 6th, we'll verify that. Nobody holding the runner at first, and he's going to go. And Fishbach steps off, but there's no play. He throws to third, but there's no play there either. And Fickbohm is at second. Walth at third. Second and third, 2 outs. Aiden Bob Zine, he singled. He's 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Single right here would likely score 2, 1 for sure, but you know, Fickbohm's got some good speed at second, so he would likely score on a single as well. Swung on and chopped high. Going to be a play at first for the pitcher. He fumbles it, but the tag made by Kroll, and Bob Zine's going to be retired. 2 runs and 2 hits for Beresford. They left 2 after 5.5, 4-3 Beresford as they take the lead. Coming up, bottom of the 6th inning, it'll be Noah Bakeberg, Will Clemens, and Drew Bakeberg. And we'll have the bottom of the 6th inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back to Groton, South Dakota, Lockhart Field. You are listening and watching and tuned in to Class B Junior American Legion State Tournament Baseball. I'm Pat Kraus bringing you the action on Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. We will do all the games, 4 today, 4 tomorrow, and 3 on Sunday, so 11 total games. All of them will be live streamed right here on our YouTube channel. We've got ourselves a great first game of the tournament so far. Beresford leading 4-3. They took the lead back in the top of the 6th inning. W.I.N scored 3 in the 3rd, and then Beresford now has scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, and 2 in the 6th to take the lead 4-3. Defensive changes for Beresford. Aiden Bob Zine, who started off at pitching, moves to shortstop, and shortstop Ashton Oberly moves to pitcher. Very simple change there. Bob Zine had to come out of the game for pitching as he reached his daily limit of 105. And we'll have looks like a pinch hitter coming up for Wynn too after Bakeberg. First pitch from Oberly misses low. This is Noah Bakeberg batting for Wynn. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk, wearing number 15. And Oberly's 1-0 is going to be grounded up the middle. Bob Zine up with it. Oh, underneath his glove. Commentator mistake there, has let the play happen. I kind of put a little bit too much stock in it. And we've got a pinch hitter, looks like number 13 coming in for Will Clemens. I believe last name was Halverson. First pitch swinging, it's going to be hit into left and put away. And a strong throw to first is going to get by the first baseman. And Bakeberg trips, now he stays. I'll get you that batter here just a second here as I get my program out. That would have been Beckett Halverson, who popped out there for the first out. And then they throw over and try to pick off Bakeberg at first, as he's having himself a little bit of an adventure over that first base. But Beckett Halverson flies out to left for the first out. Left fielder Jay Fickbohm fired it over to first, trying to double off Bakeberg, unable to. After all that's said and done, pitch gets away, and now Bakeberg is able to advance to second. So Noah Bakeberg at second with 1 out. The batter right now is Drew Bakeberg. First pitch to him was a ball, got past the catcher, allowing Noah to move up. Oberly checks the runner, and the 1-0 on the way, swung on and fouled out of play. Bakeberg on today is 1 for 3 with a single and a run scored back in that 3-run third, and then a strikeout and a ground out. So looking for his second hit of the ball game. The 1-1, that's going to miss outside. Oberly having himself a little bit of trouble finding the strike zone. 4-3 our score. Beresford leading as they took the lead back in the 6th inning, in their half of the 6th. The 2-1, and that misses inside. 3-1. Drew Bakeberg squared to bunt and got all the infielders moving. 3-1 the count. That's in there to fill the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 our count, 1 out. And Ashton Oberly now into pitch for Beresford. The 3-2. Swung on and fouled, and Bakeberg stays alive. Starting pitcher, Aiden Bob Zine, he reached his limit of 105 pitches in the previous inning, so he has to come out, and Oberly is in now. And they just did, again, simple straight switch, pitcher to short and short to pitcher. Beresford does have another player warming up in their bullpen. The 3-2, and that misses high, and Drew Bakeberg is going to be aboard with a 1-out walk. So first and second, Drew and Noah Bakeberg, respectively. Alec Mickelson coming to the plate. Mickelson, 1 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. First pitch misses low. Mickelson singled and scored back in that 3-run 3rd inning as well. The 1-0 swung on and grounded to third. Third baseman up with it. Missed the tag, but going to get the out at first. Nice play there by the third baseman, Tucker Martz. Noah Bakeberg advances to third. Drew Bakeberg at second. Martz tried to tag Bakeberg but missed it, but still had the awareness to throw across the diamond and get the out at first. Chase Mansfield steps in, takes the first pitch for a strike. That would have been big if Martz was able to get the tag there and get a double play. The 0-1 to Mansfield, lined hard foul. He way out in front of that one. Drew Bakeberg was off with the pitch, and had that one been a hit, he would have easily scored. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the 6th inning. W.I.N looking to push 1 or 2 across to either tie or take the lead. And the 0-2 swung on and missed, and Mansfield down swinging for out number 3. And crisis averted for Ashton Oberly as he battles out of a 2nd and 3rd situation. After 6 complete, 4-3 Beresford. We're going to the top of the 7th inning. For Beresford, it'll be Martz, Austin, and Schoenfelder, and we'll have the top of the 7th inning when we return to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
And we're back here at Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. That's Pat Kraus bringing you Class B Junior Legion State Tournament action. And again, we got ourselves a good opening round matchup here with W.I.N and Beresford. Beresford leading 4-3. We're in the going into the top of the 7th inning. Beresford looking to add a couple of insurance runs and W.I.N hoping to hold them and maybe score 1 or 2 in their bottom half. Again, Logan Fishback still pitching for W.I.N. You know, he's having himself a pretty good game to up to the last inning. Struggled a little bit to get in the zone and gave up 2. Tucker Martz is going to step up here. Tucker playing third base for Beresford. Grounded out his last at bat. First pitch misses high. Fishback now at 93 pitches. Again, the daily limit is 105, and in a tournament like this, I think most teams are going to take their starters as long as they can. And, you know, Fishback hasn't pitched a bad game. You know, the 1-0 is in there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, you know, he's just had a kind of a rough 6th inning, and that's where Beresford capitalized for 2. The 1-1 misses low and in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. .95 pitches for Fishback. Gets a sign from Mansfield from the windup, the 2-1. And that's in there for a strike to even the count. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way. And that's misses behind the batter, so count now runs 3-2. Again, we have 3 more games yet today. Winter Cologne and Clark Willow Lake will be our next game. It'll be roughly 20 to 30 minutes after the end of this game. Give the grounds crew time to get the field prepped. 3-2, and that misses. And Martz is going to be aboard with a leadoff single. And we're getting to the point here now where 98 pitches, I think you ride Fishback. Again, he's thrown a good game. Again, just, you know, had a few struggles. And you'll ask any baseball coach, walks come back to kill you, and that's kind of what's happened so far with both teams. You know, when Bob Zine was having his struggles in the third, those come by walks, and those usually come around to score. Batting now for Beresford is Alec Austin. Austin playing second base. He flew out in his last at-bat, but does have a run scored. He scored the first run of the game for Beresford back in the 4th inning. And the 0-1, long look by Fishback. The 0-1 misses high. Snap throw by Mansfield, not in time, as Martz is back in safely. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Top of the 7th inning, Beresford leading 4-3, looking to add. Alec Austin in the box for Beresford. He takes off the plate. Close pitch there. Fishback thought he got it. 2 balls, 1 strike, now the count to the Beresford second baseman. Tucker Martz on first by way of a leadoff walk. Fishback looking to find a way to get this first out. The 2-1. That misses high and tight. 3-1. That was pitch 102. 102 for Logan Fishback. Again, these last couple of innings, he's kind of struggled to find the strike zone. I don't know if his legs are going or what's going on here, but he's pitched a good game up to this point. The 3-1 on the corner for strike 2. That's going to fill the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That was pitch 103, so see what happens here. This could be his last batter or maybe one more. 3-2, no outs. Runner on first. Long pause. The 3-2. Swung on and lined into right center. That's going to be down for a hit. Martz around second. He's going to come to third. Austin is going to hustle into second. He's going to be in safely with a double. And that's going to put runners on second and third for Beresford. And I believe the totals are correct, and that was the 104th pitch for Logan Fishback, so he'll still have an opportunity here to get another out, as if you start a batter at less than 105, you can finish that batter, so he will be able to finish this batter. There's a meeting on the mound here as Jeremiah Maxfield comes out, and it looks like he is going to make a change. And we'll see here what the change is. Looks like Fishback is going to come out of the game at pitcher. And it looks like Braden Kroll, second baseman, might be coming in to pitch. Mac Hines is coming in from the outfield. I'm not sure. But very nice game there by Logan Fishback. Limited by the pitch count rule. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't get to finish the game. But up until the sixth inning there, he was cruising. He gave up a couple runs, but was around the zone, not missing by a whole lot. But it looked like there in the sixth inning when Beresford was able to get a few runners on, that was kind of the difference. Is he really struggled with runners on base. Spending a lot of time checking the runners, pausing, kind of getting out of his rhythm, and that was kind of the difference here so far, as he gave up a couple of big hits. And Beresford now really with a threat on, as they have runners on second, third, after a big double there by Alec Austin, and Tucker Martz hustling around. He checks in at third, and that's going to Noah Schoenfelder is going to be the hitter. Schoenfelder having himself a pretty good day. He's been on twice, scored a run with a single in his last at bat. And a base hit here would be big to give Beresford at least one more run, maybe two. We'll get you defensive changes here, as Braden Kroll is going to be the new pitcher for W.I.N. And it looks like get my book updated here in just a second. I think our changes are, we're going to have our pitcher, Logan Fishback, is going to left. Left fielder, Mac Hines, came into second. Second baseman, Braden Kroll, is now the pitcher. All that's settled and squared away. Warm-up pitches are done. No outs. Runners on second, third for Beresford, and Noah Schoenfelder, the batter. Braden Kroll faces his first batter. And first pitch swinging by Schoenfelder. Little change of pace here for the Beresford hitters, as Fishbach, he's got himself a pretty lively fastball, and Kroll just a little bit slower. Keep these guys a little bit off balance. And the 0-1 swung on and lifted into center. Drew Bakeberg is under it. He's going to catch it and tag from third. Throw coming home is going to be on target, but not in time. Gets away from Mansfield, and now the runner comes hard around third. He slips. Now they're going to throw down to third, and not in time. And Noah Bakeberg tried to keep the tag on the runner, and unable to kind of get a sneaky little out there. But Schoenfelder given an RBI on the sac fly, as Tucker Martz scores on the play. Miles Eide going to be up now. Eide had a sacrifice bunt in his last at bat, but Beresford tacks on one more. They now lead 5-3, and he is squared to bunt, pulls it back, pitches high. Again, I don't know if there's ever, any real conviction to that when they square around. They've done it a few times, and to no play really, but it does get into a pitcher's head when that squares around. A little conference on the mound with Mansfield and Kroll. Now that's over, and batter steps back in. Again, our batter, Miles Eide, center fielder for Beresford. He squares again, pulls it back, and this time it's a strike, so 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 the count here to Miles Eide. Okay, and we're not sure if squared or not. They're maybe trying a little safety squeeze here, where if he can push it up the third base line. Doesn't square this time. This time he's swinging, hits a liner into right. Halverson comes on, he makes the catch, falls to his knees. Runner goes back and tags. Play at the plate, not in time. And Miles Eide delivers a sacrifice fly to extend the Beresford lead to 6-3. Nice piece of hitting there. Good play out there by Beckett Halverson, who just checked into the game. He pinch hit for Will Clemens in the 6th and then took his position in right. Made the catch and fell down. Alec Austin was off the base and able to retreat and tag in time to score. Evan Hake now the batter. First baseman took his first pitch for a ball. 2 outs, and now Beresford leading 6-3. We're in the top of the 7th inning. The 1-0 misses, now 2-0. W.I.N did all their damage in the 3rd inning, and Beresford has been able to score in every inning of the 4th, the 5th, the 6th, and now the 7th. The 2-0. That's in there for a strike, as Hake looked like he was taken the whole way there. Hake 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Braden Kroll in relief of Logan Fishback, the 2-1. And that misses off the plate. 3 balls and 1 strike. Again, Logan Fishback was the starter for W.I.N, did a nice job. Again, struggled here in the 6th and the 7th. All runs are credited to him, as those 2 runners that were on when he came out, they were his. The 3-1, and that's in there to fill the count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Hake now looking to find a way on. Extend the inning here for Beresford as they want to, get a few more insurance. As we've seen, W.I.N can score runs in bunches. They put 3 up in the 3rd. There's no reason why they don't think they can do that in the 7th. The 3-2 swung on and hit into center. Drew Bakeberg back. He's got it measured. He'll put it away for out number 3. But Beresford does push 2 across. 2 runs on 1 hit, nobody left down. We're going to the bottom of the 7th inning. W.I.N's last chance. And they're going to start off with Logan Fishbach, Mac Hines, and Lincoln Kroll. We'll have the bottom of the 7th inning and see if W.I.N can come back and tie this or win it when we come back to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you are pregnant or planning ahead, you and your baby deserve a healthy start. We offer a wide range of services such as advocacy, health screenings and education, care coordination and car seat safety, participant empowerment, referral services, and fatherhood support. To learn more about Great Plains Healthy Start, visit greatplainstravelhealth.org or call one of our 5 service areas today. Brought to you by Great Plains Healthy Start, so that the people may live.
Welcome back here to Lockhart Field here in Groton, South Dakota. It's Pat Kraus bringing you Class B Junior Legion State Tournament action. And again, first game of the day is living up to it. Very, very, very entertaining game. W.I.N did their scoring in the 3rd inning. They pushed 3 across, and Beresford just hung in there, chipped away, got 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, then 2 in the 7th. And that's how we got to our score, 6-3 so far. Logan Fishbach going to lead things off for W.I.N. Starting pitcher for W.I.N, now playing left field. He was taken out due to the pitch limit rule. And Ashton Oberle, in his 2nd inning of work here, he came in relief of Aiden Bobzine, who Bobzine, again, same with as Fishbach, was taken out due to the pitch count limit. And the 1-0 in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0 swung on and fouled out of play. Two and 1 the count to W.I.N left fielder Logan Fishbach. looking to get things started here for W.I.N as they trail 6-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. The 2-1 misses, 3-1. Again, when you're in a situation like this and you're down, getting that leadoff hitter on is big. The 3-1 misses, and Fischbach is going to be aboard. First time he's been on base today, as he was 0 for 3 going into that at bat, that plate appearance. Mac Hines now going to be the hitter for W.I.N. Hines 1 for 1 with 2 walks and a single. Again, Ashton Oberle doing the pitching for Beresford. Neither team has done much different defensively. W.I.N brought in Beckett Halverson into right field for Will Clemens. Other than that, there has been no changes, and Beresford has made 0 changes other than the straight switch between Oberle and Bob Zine. First pitch to Hines misses for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Again, Oberle having a little trouble here. I did see Beresford had somebody working in the bullpen here last inning, so we'll see what happens if they stick with Oberle. But he walked Fischbach, and now he's falling behind 2-0, so we'll see what Beresford's plan is here. The 2-0 swung on and lined into right field. That's going to be down for a base hit. Fischbach advances to second, and Hines is aboard at first. And W.I.N now has something going with runners on first and second and nobody out. Lincoln Kroll coming to the plate, and that's going to bring Beresford coach out of the dugout. He's going to have a little chat with his pitcher and catcher, kind of determine what the plan of attack is, and it looks like there is going to be a change. And while they go through all that whole process, again, we'll preview kind of what's coming up today and tomorrow and Sunday. After today, after this game, we've got 3 more games ahead of us. Winter Cologne and Clark Willow Lake will play 20 to 30 minutes after this game. Give the grounds crew time to get the field drug and prepped and raked and chalked and whatnot. And then we'll bring you that game. And then Lennox and Faulkton will be following that game. And Martin and the host, Groton, will round out the day. Tomorrow, we will have 4 more games as well. Looks like we've got a new pitcher, Ethan Bob Zine, is pitching for Beresford. We'll have to figure out who he is replacing in the lineup. I think they may have taken out their first baseman, but I'm not sure. But once we get that all squared away, we'll bring that to you. So anyway, back to the tournament. Tomorrow morning at 10, we will have the elimination games, games 5 and 6, starting at 10 o'clock, and doing again doubleheader format, or 30 minutes after that. So the loser of this game will play at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. The winner will move on to play in the afternoon, evening time. And then we'll have the 2 loser games tomorrow morning, and then tomorrow afternoon we'll have the semifinal games. And then on Sunday, the 5th and 6th place game will be our first game at 12:30, and then the other 2 games following the 3rd and 4th place game and the championship to follow that as our final game wraps up on Sunday. Our official scorers up here are trying to get the changes squared away here. As again, we've got new pitcher in, and that's Ethan Bob Zine. And we're trying to figure that out. Talking with the home plate umpire, Matt Rohrbach. And he's batting for number 15, Evan Hake. So Ethan Bob Zine in the game for Evan Hake. And I believe pitcher went to second, so Oberle is at second, and then second baseman Alec Austin moved to first. So Ethan Bob Zine pitching, Ashton Oberle is at second, and Alec Austin's at first. Those are the changes for Beresford. Now that we got that all squared away, first pitch is on the way to Lincoln Kroll, ground ball to second. Overly up with it onto second for one. On to first, not in time as Kroll hustling down the line. Fishback advances to third on the play. And Kroll is aboard on the fielder's choice. One out, runners on first and third. Again, Ethan Bobzine is our new pitcher for Beresford. Threw one pitch and gets one out. That's a very efficient way of doing things. Ethan Bobzine comes home. First pitch across just below the letters for a strike. No balls and one strike. Braden Kroll is the batter. He is the current pitcher for W.I.N. And Ethan Bobzine is set, and the 0-1 swung on and missed as Kroll swings through a fastball. No balls and two strikes. Ethan Bobzine looking to come in and shut the door here for Beresford and ensure them a semifinal matchup tomorrow afternoon. And the 0-2 swung on and grounded up the middle. Oberle's going to be up with it. He's going to make the play at first and get the out. A run does score as Logan Fishback scores from third. Lincoln Kroll advances to second. But in that situation, Beresford okay with giving up the run to get the out. So two outs, runner on second, Noah Bakeberg the hitter. Bakeberg reached on an error in his last at-bat. Has struck out and walked. Bakeberg looking to keep W.I.N alive here as they're down to their final out. They trail 6-4. Should Bakeberg reach, Beckett Halverson stands on deck. First pitch from Bobzine is low. One ball, no strikes. Winter Cologne and Clark Willow Lake coming up next. Give it about 20 or 30 minutes before we start that game. The 1-0 swung on and popped up, and that's going to get out of play as the kids scatter and hustle after them. Again, if you've got kids and you're looking for something to do and you're in the area, come out. $1 foul balls. The 1-1, that misses low, 2-1. Lincoln Kroll takes his lead from second. He's on by way of a fielder's choice and moved up on a fielder's choice. And the 2-1, that misses. Skips away from the catcher, Schoenfelder. Kroll took a couple hard steps to third, and Jeremiah Maxfield said, no, 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 we need you. You don't need to take a risk right now. 3-1 to Noah Bakeberg. Should he reach, Beckett Halverson stands on deck. The 3-1 swung on and missed, and the count now full 3-2 as W.I.N is down to their final strike. Noah Bakeberg looking to stay alive in the at-bat, keep the game going for W.I.N. Ethan Bobzine looking to shut it down. The 3-2 misses low, and Bakeberg is aboard with a 2-out walk. He did that in a previous at-bat as well, where he fouled a couple off and able to work himself on. Now Beckett Halverson steps in, his second plate appearance of the game. He flew out to left in his first at-bat. Should Halverson reach, that'll turn the lineup over to Drew Bakeberg. First pitch to Beckett, to Halverson. He chases upstairs. No balls and one strike. Ethan Bobzine now in relief of Ashton Overly. And the 0-1, it misses inside, not by much. Schoenfelder held it there for a little bit as it was close. 1-1 the count. Beckett Halverson, the W.I.N right fielder, hoping to get himself on base and bring the top of the lineup back up. The 1-1, that's in there for a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Again, W.I.N down to their final strike. Ethan Bobzine looking to shut the door here and move Beresford into the winner's bracket. And Beckett Halverson looking to keep W.I.N's chances alive. And the 1-2 on the way. That misses low, evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs. That means, again, we have deuces. 5th or 6th time we've had deuces in today's game. Bob Zine looking in, and he kind of checks the runners, not really holding anybody right here. And the 2-2 swung on and grounded to the right side. Overly up, but then he fumbles it. But in time to retire Halverson to end the game. Beresford able to hang on and win 6-4 in our opening round game. We'll take a short little break and we'll do a quick little recap of game number 1 when we return here to Lockhart Field after this break.
We hope you are all enjoying the student productions of your school. Tonight's event and every event produced by your school during the school year are created, filmed, and produced by the students you love to follow and support. Become a booster of your school's live event coverage by becoming a sponsor. It's a great way to show your support of the athletes and students in your community. As a sponsor, you'll get great visibility for your business, organization, or family by supporting the live productions of your school.
Whether you're pregnant or...
And we're back here in Groton, South Dakota at Lockhart Field. Just saw ourselves a very exciting and entertaining ball game. Beresford comes from behind to defeat W.I.N in our opening round matchup, 6-4. Totals on the board are 6 runs for Beresford, 6 hits. I think a couple errors out there. And for W.I.N, 4 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. Not a bad pitching performance by the starting pitchers. Both of them had their struggles in an inning. Logan Fishback struggled in the, starting pitcher for Beresford was Aiden Bob Zine. He struggled in the 3rd and gave up 3, but then was able to settle in and kind of keep W.I.N in check. Was limited, wasn't able to finish the game due to the pitch count rule. He was relieved by Ashton Oberly. Oberly had some trouble. He had a little struggle in there and wasn't as crisp and as clean as he wanted to be, so they had to go to another Bob Zine. Ethan Bob Zine came in and shut the door and finished it out for Beresford. Logan Fishback did pitch well for W.I.N. Again, he was limited by the pitch count rule as well. But, again, kind of started to see it in the 6th inning where he started to struggle, and that's when Beresford really capitalized and able to score 2 in the 6th and 2 in the 7th, and that's where we got our score 6-4. So Beresford moves on. They will play the first semifinal game tomorrow afternoon. They will play the winner of Winter-Colombe and Clark Willow Lake. W.I.N falls down into the consolation side of things, and they will play tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock against the loser of Winter-Colombe and Clark Willow Lake. Right now, teams are warming up, fields being prepped. The teams are going to get a chance for some infield, outfield work. We'll do lineups in the code and all that kind of fun pregame stuff. So looking at time frame, I would say probably around 12:30, 12:40. We'll have things back rolling again. So if you're looking for time, check back in at 12:30, 12:40. If we're on the air, we're on the air. If we're not, check back in every so often. It's hard to kind of tell a finite time, especially with these first round games with a little bit of more pregame work to get done. So, but we'll have the game in every game this weekend right here live on the Groton Baseball Softball Foundation YouTube channel. So again, if you're not able to attend the games or you have family that's looking to watch your player, give them the address or have them search it out on YouTube because we'll be here for all games. 3 more today, 4 tomorrow, 3 on Sunday, and they'll all be here in their entirety. So with that, we're gonna take a step away and take a little break, and we'll be back here in about 20 to 30 minutes to see who's going to advance in this tournament with Winter-Colombe and Clark Willow Lake, and we'll have that game for you. Again, 12:30, 12:40 start time. I'm Pat Krause. I'll bring you all the action live, and we'll have that next game for you after we take a little break.